Good morning, everybody. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. All right, so we talked about it last week about a possibility of port changes or port issues in Skagway, Alaska. You probably remember they had several rock slides last year. Now, they've done a lot of work to try to stop it from happening again, to be prepared if it happens again. But there is still one large rock up there that they have nicknamed Ship Rock, and it is a possibility that that rock could fall, could come down, and that would put passengers at risk, crew members at risk, and put the cruise ship at risk. And because of that, the cruise lines were considering making some changes, and now we officially have the first change. For those that are booked on Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas, they have sent an email out letting you know that Skagway is going to be replaced. Now, depending on the sailing that you're going, it could be replaced with either Icy Strait Point, or it could be replaced with Ketchikan. So it's going to vary depending on the sailing. Check your specific email to know what exact itinerary change was made for your sailing. Now, so far, no other cruise has been affected, but there are still concerns that, two large cruise ships docked at the railroad dock is just going to be unsafe. So it is probably not the last itinerary change we will see for Skagway for the 2023 season, but Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas is the first. And the cruise lines, they have to do what they have to do for safety. If that big rock comes down, it is big enough that it does put people's safety at risk. It puts the cruise ship itself at risk. That sucker comes down, hits the side of the ship, it can cause enough damage to possibly, prevent the sailing from being able to continue. And if you are in Skagway and the ship is now damaged and cannot continue to sail, getting home is going to be a bit of an issue, because it's not like they have a major airport there or anything like that. It's a really small town, 1,000 people are there. So the cruise ships are going to do what they have to do to make sure that they're not damaged while they're in Skagway. Now, if we hear of any other itinerary changes, of course, we will let you guys know as soon as possible, because like I said, it can affect any time that there are two large cruise ships scheduled to be at the railroad dock. And of course, itinerary changes are going to be based on, which ships are there, because, a large ship and a smaller ship can still be at the railroad dock. It's really only going to affect when there are two large cruise ships scheduled to be there at the same time. I'm sure the cruise lines are looking at the scheduling. They're looking at alternatives, things that can create the least amount of impact on people's itineraries. But like always, safety will have to come first. All right, and that is our quick cruise news video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out any new videos. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.